Shalom. All praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halaim La Alahayna wa Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai scattered across the earth. This is your brother Allah coming to you with another lesson. And this lesson will be entitled Honor Thy Father. And this lesson will also be a land back off of the video that the brother put up from a day ago, whose channel was entitled GMS Amatia Eyes 144. Right? And so Lord willing, the elect of Yahweh by Shemi, I wish I be edified. And let's get right into it. Right? Because a big reason why the children are in the state that they're in for the most part, right? Most children, is because the vibration of the Lord is lacked. Right? The word of the Lord is looked down upon in this society. But the scriptures, you got to remember. Watch this. Let me get, I believe it's 2 Timothy 3:16. Yeah, and it reads, all scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of the Most High may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. See that? So the scriptures teach you how to deal with children, how to deal with women, how to operate in particular situations and such, right? But see, the vibration of the Lord is lacked, right, in this society. Which makes sense because this isn't our kingdom, But see, in the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, the vibration of the Lord is going to be fully implemented, man. And we're going to see it, right? We're going to see it, So, yeah, man. So, first, let me get Exodus 20:12. Salakia. Exodus 20:12, and it reads, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee. Right? And let's look up that word honor. So the definition of honor, it says high respect, great esteem, right? Regard with great respect. See? And see, Jake, nowadays, when they look at their parents, there's no, there's, how when you look at somebody, like like with me, with my father, it's very honorable, I've told him before, like Pops, it's an honor to be your son. And just that element and vibration being pushed, it's a very honorable vibration. You know what I mean? Right? But see, Jake, nowadays, there's no feeling of that. Not that it's a feeling, it's an action that shows forth that you contain great respect. But there is a feeling as well, Not, but that doesn't, it's all about the action, of course. Right? Let me see. Okay. So next, let me get Deuteronomy 5:16. Because you got to remember, man, if it wasn't for your father, you wouldn't be, you possibly wouldn't have been in. Because see, your father is what determines your ethnicity, right? The seed of your father. So if it wasn't for your father, you could have been a damn devil, man. Meaning an Edomite or a heathen, you know. So let me see. Deuteronomy 5 and 16, it reads, Honor thy father and thy mother, as the Lord thy power hath commanded thee, that thy days may be prolonged, and that it may go well with thee in the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee. And this lesson is particularly dealing with honoring your father, right? Because there is a great disrespect for fathers within the society, and not just fathers, but men, period, right? There's no respect. It's just fucking wicked, man, you know? Let me see, let me get Ephesians 6 and 1, especially from these women. It's like no fucking respect. Ephesians 6 and 1. That's why a lot of Jake is just done dealing with you women. Ephesians 6 and 1. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise, that it may be well with thee and thou mayest live long on the earth. Right? And that's also a reason why you have a lot of these young lads and lassies dying. Because they didn't honor their parents, man. Right? So let me see. Let me get Colossians 3 and 20. And this lesson will probably be a quick hitter. It says, Children, obey your parents in all things, for this is well pleasing unto the Lord. What else we got? Ecclesiasticus, the 3rd chapter, starting at verse 1. And it's cut off. But I think I know this one by heart. But this is Ecclesiasticus 3 and 1. It says, Hear me, your father, O children, and do thereafter that ye may be safe. For the Lord hath given the father honor over the children, and have conformed the authority of the mother over the sons, it should be. Right? Let me check that. So, Ecclesiasticus 3. Bear with me. Alright, so Ecclesiasticus 3. Yep, so that's correct. Verse 2. For the Lord hath given the father honor over the children, and hath confirmed the authority of the mother over the sons. See? Verse 3. Whoso honoreth his father maketh an atonement for his sins, and he that honoreth his mother is as one that layeth up treasure. Whoso honoreth his father shall have joy of his own children, and when he maketh his prayer he shall be heard. He that honoreth his father and shall have a long life, and he that is obedient unto the Lord shall be a comfort to his mother. He that feareth the Lord will honor his father. See that? He that feareth the Lord will honor his father, and will do service unto his parents as to his masters. Honor thy father and mother both in word and deed. Deed meaning actions, but also in word, right? That a blessing may come upon thee from them, which that backs up what I was saying. How? Oh, well, no, I said something different. Never mind. For the blessing of the father establisheth the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations. Glory not in the dishonor of thy father, for thy father's dishonor is no glory unto thee. Verse 11, for the glory of a man is from the honor of his father, and a mother in dishonor is a reproach to the children. Verse 12, my son, help thy father in his age, and grieve him not as long as he liveth. And if his understanding fail, have patience with him, and despise him not when thou art in thy full strength. For the relieving of thy father shall not be forgotten, and instead of sins it shall be added to build thee up. Right? In the day of thine affliction it shall be remembered. Thy sins also shall melt away as the ice in the fair warm weather. He that forsaketh his father is as a blasphemer, and he that angereth his mother is cursed of the Most High. See? So honoring your parents, just like the brother of Mafia I said, that's one of the top commandments, right? So that's pretty much the point, right? And then I also have this picture right here, and this is from the movie called, a series, it's a show, but it's called Barbarians, right? It's the second one and the first one, or first one and the second one. So I had pulled this picture from a scene because it's a very honorable picture. So on the left, that's the father, and on the what the hell? Right on the right, that's the son. And you see, look at the son's face. Cause see, when your father is proud of you, that's a very great element. I mean, look at it. It's a very honorable. What the hell, man? It's a very honorable picture. See it? See it? Right. So in this scene, the father was, because the father walked over and saw that his son was doing some combat training, right, with the sword. So in particular, sword training, and the son wanted to fight in war, right, because in this part of the movie there was a war coming, and these are Vikings if I'm not mistaken, right, but which the Vikings were Israelites, but there was a war coming, so the son wanted to fight in war. So what the father did, the father, you know, they they both had a sword, and the son was the father was training with his son, right? And then the son was swinging, but the father was, he's the father, he's trained, he's experienced. So the father was, they weren't hitting each other though. But what was happening, the son was attempting to hit the father with the sword, but it's training, but the father would block it and then put him in put the son in basically a position where one movement and he would be killed. Showing, just pretty much showing the son how real shit gets in war. Because you see the young lad, he's not that old, right? But later on, I guess the son said something that pleased the father. So he walked up to his son, grabbed him by the neck, as you see, head to head. So it's a very honorable picture, and that's a good show too, because it also shows you how wicked Rome was, right? You know, like if you watch part one and two, it shows you, man. It goes into it. They made one of the Vikings bow to the goddamn eagle, right? Well, they didn't make him. He chose to. He should have just took death instead of doing that. But but That's pretty much the point, right? With that, Lord willing, you were edified. Once again and forever, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halaimla Allahayna wa Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone once again. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai scattered across the earth. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. While Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Babu Kasha Ababa Watch Shalom DTA soon and stay sharp.